or felonies that may have been committed. Ito ay mga public crimes or felonious acts punishable by revised penal code and maybe some special laws on the matter here in the Philippines. Merong mga tinatawag kasi sa batas na private crimes and public crimes. Pag private crimes, yun lamang pong directly offended parties ang pwedeng mag-file ng criminal charges. Pag public crimes, katulad po nitong nangyari, anybody can file a criminal case against the offending party. But with due respect naman doon sa mga directly affected parties, and this would be the family of PRRD, let's wait for their decision. Huwag natin silang pangunahan. Kaya yun po yung aking position on the matter na hayaan natin yung family Duterte to seek the necessary remedies or relief from the grievances that they have suffered. Yun lamang po, hintayin po natin yung kanilang magiging action. Mahirap kasi na pangungunahin natin ito, lalong-lalo na po kami, kandidato po kami sa eleksyon, sabihin na naman po nila. Kaya nila ginagawa yan kasi gusto nilang i-politicize yung issue. And that's going to dilute the significance of the issue that the Philippine sovereignty was put in danger. If not, it has been compromised. And also, the rights of all Filipinos to due process, to justice, to those guaranteed under the Bill of Rights of our Constitution, ay bigla na lamang po nating isinorender sa dayuhan. Ipinaglaban po ng ating mga magigiting na bayani itong ating kalayaan, ang ating kasarinlan, at ang ating pagiging isang demokrasya. Pero parang naglahong pula. Bigla na lamang pong isinuko itong ating kalayaan at karapatan sa dayuhan. Yun lamang po ang masasabi ko dyan.
Follow up lang po, Senator Jimmy. Tingin niyo po bakit po ginawa ito kay PRRD?
Ang dami kasing pwedeng dahilan. Kayo, anong palagay nyo? Yun na rin ang palagay ko. Kasi politika yan. Wala na bang may iba pa ba na dahilan? Politika yan. You cannot say that they were seeking justice. I reject that. Kasi if they say they are seeking justice, ba't walang nag-file muna dito? Pag walang umaksyon dito, sige, dali nyo sa ICC. Kahit wala na silang jurisdiction, kahit paano nag-effort man lang sila, no, to prove the principle of complementarity. Na hindi gumagana ang korte. Di ba yung principle of complementarity, it's a Rome Statute which created the ICC, is that complementary lang sila yung ICC. Pag hindi gumagana dyan, dito tayo. So sana, kahit pakitang tao lang, mag-file muna sana sila dito. So the fact that they did not means this is purely political. Pakalinaw naman. At kung hindi niyo po nakikita yan, ay ang galing po ng media na nabulag na kahit media men.
I would just like to comment, no? Kasi my apologies likewise to the SMNI kasi they requested me last night sana to have an interview kasi sa kapatal ng aming mga preparations hindi ako naka-comply because they were asking, ang kapal nito, tapos you have to photocopy this, 22 copies, and yung mga verifications kasi from individual senatorial candidates, we have to consolidate. So hindi ko na answer yun sa SMNI. May maganda silang question kasi, what can I say daw doon sa statement ng press secretary that if the request of the Philippine government would be asked by the ICC, it would not, it would not favorably act on the same because ICC is not, we do not recognize ICC. No? Parang magandang question yun kasi parang may contradiction in terms doon sa statement ng press secretary, hindi ko maintindihan. That's my, hindi. Pero ganito lang po, alam ko may advisory na po si VP Sara that we should refrain from commenting, no, and I have to respect that. But this was hindi pa ito siguro nasabi sa inyo. Pakitingin niyo po sa diffusion notice kung saan galing. Yung diffusion notice po, saan po galing? Ang address po ng email address, I don't know kung nasabi na sa inyo ito, no, is ilb.cpi@icc.igcs.int. This was sent to the National Central Bureau, Manila on March 11 of 2025. Why is this an important fact? This is an important fact, this is significant, because Interpol is the only recognized international body authorized to issue valid red notices or diffusions for the purpose of international law enforcement cooperation. The ICC, for your information, has no direct enforcement power and relies on state cooperation to effectuate arrest. The fact that the ICC itself issued a diffusion request rather than the Interpol invalidates the legal standing of the order. That's my humble opinion on the matter. And sabi nila that the Philippine government has not been cooperating with the ICC. I hope that they will be more transparent and truthful, because the diffusion itself states that the ICC had prior consultations with the government of the Philippines, who have agreed to comply with this request for arrest. That is stated in the diffusion order. Facts yan. Review the diffusion order, and I can say with certainty that the document speaks for itself, that the press secretary is not telling the truth if we base it in the diffusion order. And the people of the Republic of the Philippines deserve to know that.
Sir Jimmy, sa tingin